Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudeva Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Śrīla Goksharas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla... Sorry guys, I'm just multitasking right now. I'm supposed to be sending this link in in our WhatsApp group for the live video, and so I'm just trying to get the live video up on YouTube. Sorry, let me restart. Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Mahabhagavat Śrīla Goksharas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishta Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai. Nitil Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopal Patadash Raghunath Shar Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai. Namachay Shri Haridas Ṭhākura Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Sorry. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shiksheta Mandala, Gaura Mandala, Braja Mandala, Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Sarva Abhishta Pradata Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda Ki Jai. Shri Amuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai. Abhina Vrindavan Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai. Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Samagata Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shinitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Gaur. Jai Shri Gurudeva Ki Jai. Jai Shri Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura Ki Jai. Alright, Haribol. So, I'm not sure if you read in my comments, I didn't really get that much time to prepare today, and so I'm kind of just winging it. I mean, there are lots of things that I would like to say, and there are lots of different quotes, you know, really nice quotes that I found and stuff, but I don't know how I'm going to be putting it all together. It might be a little bit all over the place, and I beg you just to be patient with me this time, and I think the next class, which will be on Thursday, I'll be a bit more prepared. I'm going to try putting on this chat overlay thing. I'm just testing this out. If anybody makes a comment, then it will go on the side there. Because I'm not so practiced at this, you might see me going live all the time, but all I'm doing is I'm reading, and I'm not even giving any commentary, nothing. I'm just reading directly the words, and then I click end at that. So this isn't something I've had much practice doing, and anyways, it's an experiment. It's something I'll be learning over time, I think. But how should we do this? Maybe we should start off with singing the Kirtan, and then I'll go through it, and then we can try maybe singing it in a different melody. You can tell me if you like that idea. Okay. So let me just share my screen, and then we'll first sing this song. I'm just sharing my screen, 1 second. There. Oh, maybe I'll turn off this chat overlay while we sing this song, and then I'll put it back on. All right. Oops, let me close that. Close this. There. Here. So I'm not going to explain it right now. I'll explain it after, but first we'll just get into singing it, and then we can sing it another time at the end. O Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Koro Dase, Trinapekshayatihina. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Koro Dase, Trinapekshayatihina. Sakala sahane bala diya karo, sakala sahane bala diya karo, nija mane sprihahina, anija mane sprihahina. Sakale saman korite shakati, dehonata jata jata. Sakale saman korite shakati, dehonata jata jata. Tabe to gaibo Hari Nama Suke, tabe to gaibo Hari Nama Suke, aparada behata, ay aparada behata. Kabe na kripa labhiya e jaan, Kirtan hoibe nata. Kabe na kripa labhiya e jaan, Kirtan hoibe nata. Shakti buddhi ami ate din, Shakti buddhi ami ate din, koro more atma sata, koro more atma sata. Shakti buddhi ami ate din, koro more atma sata, koro more atma sata. Jagata bichare kichu nahi pai, tomar karuna sara. Jagata bichare kichu nahi pai, tomar karuna sara. Karuna na hole kandiya kandiya, karuna na hole kandiya kandiya, prana na rakhibo prana na rakhibo aar. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, karo dase, Trinapekshayatihina. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, karo dase, Trinapekshayatihina. Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, 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 Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Bhaktivinoda, 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 Jaya Bhaktivinoda, 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 Ṭhākura, Bhaktivinoda. All right, so let me just stop sharing the screen now. And I'll turn on this chat overlay. There. Okay, so let me just take off this mridanga 1 second. Sorry. Let me just offer Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Bhakti Vedanta Narayaniti Namine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this, first of all, I offer my unlimited obeisances at the lotus feet of my Śrīla Gurudev, Nitil Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to my whole Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, and all the Vaishnavas there is, and also all the Vaishnavas watching here right now. Please accept my Dandavat Pranam. So yeah, this Kirtan is, to me, it's one of the most important prayers possible to make. It's the most relevant prayer to me, and I think the most important, because what I was thinking about it today, and this is something, I mean, it's not just something I thought about, it's something that our acharyas say over and over again. But why do I not like to chant? Why is chanting so boring? Why, when I do my anik, I can't even focus for a second? My mind's going here and there, every movie I watched, every bad thing why is everything such a struggle? And this kirtan answers that question. But it doesn't just answer the question, it also gives the solution. And so so it begins, Gurudev Kṛpā-bindu Diyā. Sorry. So first, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, he's praying to Śrīla Gurudev, please just give me one drop of mercy. One drop. He isn't praying to Gurudev to shower him with mercy. He's not asking for a shower of mercy. No, just one little drop. And why is this? This is, Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura is showing us how powerful is the mercy of Śrīla Gurudev. How much is contained in all my faults that I have, all my bad qualities, all my bad addictions, all my bad habits, everything bad that I've done, all my sins, everything bad in me, can be washed away by just one drop of Śrīla Gurudev's mercy. That's how powerful. I don't have faith in this. I think that my but sorry, I think that all my bad qualities, everything that there's, Gurudeva isn't powerful enough to. But no, Srila Gurudeva is just one drop of his mercy can completely destroy everything bad in us. And also, what is the nature of mercy? We see all the time, mercy is compared to water. We hear shower of mercy, drop of here a drop, drop of water. And what is a quality of, also we hear, and what is it, the Guru Vashtakam? How does it go? Karuna Gana Ganatvam. Srila Gurudev, he's like a condensed rain cloud of mercy. So why is mercy always compared to water? And the reason I've heard devotees explain that the nature of water is to always flow downward. You never see a river flowing up a hill. It's always moving down. And so if we want to be able to get this drop of mercy that Gurudev's giving to us, then we don't need to try to impress Gurudev. We don't need to try to be some perfect person in front of Gurudev. We just need to be honest and just where I'm at, don't hide anything. Just be completely open. And yes, I am full of faults. I have all these things. And if we actually just accept who we are, what our position is, then we'll be a candidate for Gurudev's mercy. Then we can actually receive that mercy. We'll be down at the bottom of the hill to be able to receive that mercy. But if we're proud and trying to, hide all our faults, and we're standing up at the top of that hill, and then we'll forever be deprived of that mercy. And so that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, having given. Diyā means having given. Kṛpā-bindu, one drop of mercy. Kṛpā-bindu Diyā. Koro e dase. Koro means do or make. In this case, it means make. A means this. Dase, this servant. Make this servant. Trina apeksha. Trina means grass, and apeksha means more than. So trina apeksha means more than a blade of grass. Ati hin, even more. What is hin? Like more insignificant. So make me even more insignificant than a blade of grass. Make me feel this, so that I can get that Kṛpā-bindu. Because if I don't feel that way, I won't get that Kṛpā-bindu. I'll be on, like I said, I'll be on the top of the hill, completely, in the opposite direction of where the river of mercy is going, where the water is going. Sorry. What? Oh yeah. So this. So what is this humility? I saw this class by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Give me a second here. Yeah, he explains what is real humility. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so the opposite of humility is our desire for recognition, wanting to be big, our pride, our false ego. But how does real humility come? There's another Kirtan by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's Kripa Koro Vaishnava Ṭhākura. He prays, Sambandha Janiya Bhajite Bhajite Abhiman Hau Dur. When I understand what my sambandha is, what my relationship is with the Vaishnavas, with Srila Gurudev, when I understand my relationship with Krishna, then Abhiman Hau Dur. My abhiman, my pride, my ego, all this will be completely dispelled. So that is bhajite bhajite. And when I serve in this way, with this understanding of my relationship, my connection with all, then this is the way that we become trina apeksha, that we become more humble than a blade of grass. And so here's Srila Bhaktivinoda Bharati Goswami Maharaj says. He says, when you have no abhiman, and natural humility arises. A perfect example of this is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He prays. I'm not sure. Anyways, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami prays. Jagai madai hoite mui se papishta. Purusher kita hoite mui se lagishta. I am more sinful than Jagai and Madhai, and even lower than the worms in the stool. Mor nam shune je tar punakoi, mor nam loe je tar papahoy. Anyone who hears my name loses the results of his pious activities. Anyone who utters my name becomes sinful. So Srila Bharati Maharaj says that in his explanation of these shlokas, he says, is Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami lying when he said this? And if not, then can we really accept that Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj is more sinful than Jagai and Madai, and that by uttering his name we are committing sins? No. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is speaking like this as a consequence of the natural humility that arose out of his surrender. Humility is directly proportional to the quality of the sadhu sangha one receives. This is a key point. Humility is directly proportional to the quality of the sadhu sangha one receives. The higher one's association, the deeper is one's humility. When one is always looking upwards towards his Guru Varga, then he will feel himself to be completely insignificant in comparison to them. Oh wait, this is my own words, I think. Just like when you're standing at the foot of a mountain and you're looking up, you naturally feel very tiny. So, this praying, Tuna Piksha Atihina, and then the next word, Nijamani Sprihahina, make me free from this desire for recognition. These are also a way of praying for, please make my relationship with you. Please give me, make my relationship with the Vaishnavas. And we'll see in the next verses how he's praying directly for this. It's all interconnected, all interrelated. Humility, our relationship with the Vaishnavas, pride, removing pride, all these different things. They're all interdependent. So the next thing he says is Sakala Sahane Bala Diyā Koro. Sakala Sahane. Sakal means everything, it means all, everything, and Sahane means to tolerate. Bala Diyā Koro. Bala means strength, Diyā, having given, and then Koro has to do with the next line. So, please, right? Bala Diyā Koro. Yeah, it is. So, Bala Diyā Koro, please give me the bal, the strength, to be able to tolerate Sahane, Shakal, everything that happens to me. And, so every situation that if everything was just great in our everything was just favorable in our spiritual life, there was no, we were never put into any bad situation, we just had, Kirtan in the morning, and actually I'm in a very favorable situation right now. I have so much opportunity and everything, I'm not taking it up, but anyhow, it's when we're put into difficult situations, really difficult situations, then it's actually we should look at it as a great opportunity for us. We should, like what is it, Kunti Devi, she prays Krishna that these calamities may fall upon her again and again and again, because this is what forces her to that's when she has desperation, and she really prays from the core of her heart, and this desperation is what can really make us progress in spiritual life. So every bad circumstance that we go in, that we have to go through, even big, seemingly really terrible things, when there's fighting in our sangha, when the acharya leaves, there's always so much turmoil, but like Srila Goswami Maharaj says, that we should always see that what's happening, the environment, everything is always favorable. It's always giving me an opportunity to make more advancement than I could ever make, to get even closer to Srila Gurudeva. And so if we are, next time something bad happens to me, I'm talking to myself right now, next time something bad happens to me, or even right now, I should just imagine Gurudeva is sitting there right now. Guru and Krishna are sitting there, and they're giving this to me directly. It's not. This thing isn't coming from any, like my Gurudeva would always give so much emphasis on this important verse, Tatenu kampam susamikshamano punjana evatma kritam vipakam, that, but we always have this idea that this situation is coming directly from Krishna. He's giving it to me as a test, and they're watching me, and they're seeing, okay, how is he going to deal in this circumstance? How is he going to pass the test? And they're just sitting there watching me. And if I could just be aware of that, and I can see them, I can just imagine them, yes, Guru is watching me right now. This person right now just falsely accused me of something. They said I, said this bad thing about this Vaishnav, or even, my friends are turning against me. Actually, that's happened to me. I've lost a lot of friends. And people... but in each one of these circumstances, they're watching to see, how am I going to deal with this, and if we pass the test, then we'll be purified in ways that would never be possible in any other situation. So sakala sahane bala Diyā karo. So this is also praying that I can be connected with you. I can actually realize that you're there with me, watching me, guiding me, giving me protection. And so give me that strength, that strength of being connected with you. And then nija mane sprihahina. When I can do this, when I'm connected with you, then nija mane, my own, mane means like my own, recognition, my own, what people think of me, my own honor. Mane means like honor. And nija means my own. And then spriha means desire. And hin means devoid. Like, it'll become small, nothing, insignificant. And so please free me from my desire for recognition. And when you're really connected with Gurudev, then who gives a damn about what anybody thinks of me? It doesn't matter what anybody says about me. If everybody turns against me, like Prahlad Maharaj, he was completely connected to the Supreme Lord, and so therefore, whatever circumstance that was thrown at him, he was put through much worse circumstances than we'll ever go through. But because he was always in that connection, then he was completely fine, and he had no desire for, nija mane sprihahina. He's completely devoid of any desire for honor for himself. Anyhow, I'm going off track. So the next verse now is Sakale saman korite shakati deho nata jata jata. This is kind of, I don't know, to me this is kind of like the heart of like the main point in this verse is this is like what we're making this prayer for. This verse here is praying to Gurudev to make me come up to the Madhyam platform. So sakale saman. Sakale means to everyone. Sakal means, just the word sakal means all, everything. And sakale, when you have the a at the end, it means to everything, or to everyone. So to everyone, sakale saman. To everyone, saman means respect. Korite means giving. So saman korite means giving respect to sakal, to everybody. Sakale saman korite shakati. And then shakti. Shakti also means the same as bala in the previous verse, means strength. Shakti also means power. So please give me the shakti. Shakti. Sakale saman korite shakati deho. Deho means give. And nata means, oh my Lord, oh my Master. Jata jata. Jata jata means, it means accordingly. One second. I have some notes here about this verse, actually. Let me just open that up so that I'm not all over the place. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, in the Samsara Bengali dictionary, jata jata means accurately, correctly, fittingly. So let me honor everybody fittingly, correctly, accurately, according to their due. And that's actually the definition of Madhyam Vaishnav, is that they are able to discern, they're able to recognize who is a Vaishnav, like what level somebody's at, and they're able to deal with them accordingly. That's what makes, we just memorized in our shloka group. This is the verse that we're on actually right now. Just sent it out today. Is what are the qualifications of a Madhyam Adhikar? Ishvare tad adhineshu balisheshu dishachucha prema maichi pipopeksha ya karoti samadhyama. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that right now, but my Param Gurudev, he writes about this in this article. He says, it is improper to honor a Kanishta Adhikari, a novice devotee, in a way that befits only an Uttam Adhikari, a topmost devotee, or to deal with a Madhyam Adhikari, an intermediary devotee, as if he were a Kanishta Adhikari, a novice devotee. Only when we respect Vaishnavas in a manner befitting their respective qualification can we become free from knowingly or unknowingly committing Vaishnav aparad. When the practicing devotee attains, this is another part of the same article, when the practicing devotee attains Madhyam Adhikar, he is able to ascertain the eligibility of a Vaishnav and show him due affection. Only then is he able to receive the mercy of the Vaishnavas. It is also by the mercy of the Vaishnavas that one reaches the Madhyam stage. Indeed, their mercy is at play at all times. Only by the compassion of the Vaishnavas does the jiva, who is averse to Bhagavan and full of anarthas, develop the tendency to chant the holy name of Bhagavan in the Kanishta level. But the Kanishta Adhikari is unable to realize this, and this is what makes him a Kanishta devotee. But the Vaishnavas shower their mercy upon the Kanishta Adhikari without his knowing it, and this mercy covertly and imperceptibly elevates him to the Madhyam level. Then, only by the mercy of the Vaishnavas does he develop the ability to discern what level a Vaishnava is on and offer him due respect. We do not need to create our relationship with the Vaishnavas, for it is eternal. Our objective is simply to realize that relationship, and this is possible only by the strength of their mercy. And so then the next line is, so when I'm able to, when the Vaishnavas, Gurudev, when by your mercy you elevate me to this Madhya platform, then tabe to, tabe means then, tabe to gaibo. Gaibo means I will sing. Harinam Sukhe. I will sing Harinam Sukhe in complete bliss, completely happy. I'll get taste in the Harinam. And aparad habe hata. All my aparads that I've made, it will be eradicated. So we see in this verse, what is the cause of all of our aparads? What is the reason why I don't have taste in Harinam? It's because I'm not sakale saman. I'm not giving honor to everybody, jata jata, according to their qualifications, according to their due. And so there's a really beautiful thing that Śrīla Vishwanath Chakravarti Ṭhākura wrote in, it was in a commentary to a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. He says, this is from the Sa-Artha Darshini commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, 6.2, verses 9 to 10. He states, Nirapadhanam tu bhagavat prapto nasti vilambas tesham hi bhagavan nama grahanam vaikuntarohanam chotidve eva bhumike jata ajamiladhinam. This means that an inoffensive person will This means that an inoffensive person will not be delayed in attaining Bhagavan because he does not have to pass through the stages of Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, and so forth. For him, there are only 2 steps. So they don't have to go through all that, the whole sadhana process, that all very long, difficult sadhana process. No, for him there are only 2 steps. Chanting the holy name, Nam Grahan, and ascending to Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha Arohan. Persons such as Ajamil exemplify this. Ajamil had committed many sinful acts, but he was not an aparadhi. Because of his unremitting attachment to wife and children, there was no opportunity for him to commit offenses such as blaspheming sadhus. As a result, there was nothing to obstruct the potency of Bhagavan's holy name from illuminating his inoffensive heart. On the other hand, although the holy name possesses all potency, Harinam is Sarva Shaktiman, possesses all potency, it does not manifest its potency to offenders, because Harinam is displeased with them. One should not harbor even the slightest doubt about the glories of the holy name when it does not manifest its power. It is to be understood that the only reason for this is the iniquity of the aparadhi and his anarthas. So this is the answer to the question, why is it so difficult for me to chant? Why can't I focus my mind? Why am I not getting any taste? Why is this so difficult? Because if I didn't make any aparad, then immediately I would get the effect of Harinam. So we're praying to Gurudev, please give me the ability to honor everybody according to their due, and then Tabito Gaibo Harinama Suke. Then I will be able to chant Harinam completely in bliss, fully with happiness. And aparad habe hata. All my aparads, habe will be, habe means will be, hata, destroyed. So then the next verse is continuing to pray in this way. Kabe heno kripa. Kabe means when. Kabe heno means such. So when will I get such mercy? You know, when you give me this this power to be able to respect all Vaishnavas, everything. So kabe heno, when by such mercy. Kabe heno kripa. Labhya, having attained. Labhya means having attained. Kritartha. And when having attained this ability, Kritartha, I will become fulfilled. I'll become successful in my spiritual life. Kritartha hoibe. Hoibe means I will become. Nata. Nata means O Master, O Lord. So, kabe heno kripa. Labhya ejan. Kritartha hoibe nata. Shakti buddhihin. I do not have any Shakti. I have no power to be able to recognize who is who, how to honor Vaishnavas. And Buddhi, I don't have any Shakti, and I don't have any Buddhi. I don't have any intelligence. I'm really stupid. Ami ati din. I'm extremely fallen. Ati means extremely, and Ami means I. Ati means extremely. Din means fallen. Koro more atma sata. O Gurudev, Koro means to make, more, me, atma sata. Make me, sata. Make me, my Gurudev in Badger one time, he explains this line, he said, make me yours. Make me, my heart close, like connected with you, close to you. One way, because we just read from my Param Gurudev, that when the Vaishnavas, or when Śrīla Gurudev, what did he say? Anyways, by their association, by their mercy, by making a relationship with them, they bring you to the Madhyam level, and then you'll be able to honor everybody. So Koro more atmasata. Then Jogata vichare. If I look at my own Jogata means qualifications. Vichare means on considering. So on considering my qualifications, Kichu nahi pai. Kichu nahi means there's nothing, you won't see anything there. I have no qualifications. Tomar karunasar. So this mercy of yours is completely essential. Sar means essential. Tomar, your karuna, compassion, your mercy, sar, is completely essential for me. Karuna na hoile, if you are not merciful, karuna means like mercy, compassionate, na, not, hoile, if you are, so if you are not merciful, kandiya, kandiya, then weeping and weeping, prana, my life, na, rakibo, na, I will not, rakibo, maintain, ar, any longer. So if you're not merciful to me, Gurudev, then weeping and weeping, what's the point of living? I won't be able to make any advancement in spiritual life. I won't be able to get any mercy. I'll just, there's no point to living. So I might as well just leave my body. That's the that's the intense desperation that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is feeling in this kirtan. And when we sing these kirtans, like, I don't have that desperation. I'm not ready. I'm not at the point of just like giving up my life, like committing suicide if I don't get the mercy of Srila Gurudev. I don't have that desperation. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he gave us these prayers so that we can always remember them. And if we pray to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's, before we sing these songs, we pray to Srila Gurudev, we pray to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. My Gurudev explained in Dhammarashtakam, that when we sing these prayers, that first of all, we pray that these aren't my prayers, these are your prayers. And it's only by your mercy that I'll be able to make these prayers. So we first pray to them, please just give me, a drop of what you're feeling in this, please just, please bestow that upon me. We approach these songs with that kind of humility and sincerity and prayerful mood, and then if we do that and we daily sing these songs, then that's the process of that's our process. That's called doing bhajan. That's why we sing these bhajans. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's sharing a little glimpse to us. This is how you do it, and by giving us these songs, he's these songs are like his helping hand, that we can grab onto, and he can take us into this. He's showing us the way to do this, and so. There is a bunch of points that I wanted to touch on, but because my mind isn't so focused, I wasn't really able to do it so nicely. But anyhow, I want to speak on this again the day after tomorrow, and I'll be a little bit more prepared that time, because there's so much to unpack in this song. What was I going to say? Anyhow, something, I just wrote an article recently on the Gaudiya Kirtan mailing list. I'm not sure if you got it, but I was writing about the importance of memorizing the kirtans. Because when you memorize a kirtan, then it is always like you have it wherever you are. You can be, we're supposed to sing these songs every single day. It's not just Harinam. Like I wrote in the mailing list, Srila Prabhupada, he explains this verse, Sankhya Purva, our 6 Goswamis, Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana Nativi Kala Vasani Krito. It's, Srila Prabhupada would explain this, and we hear it explained so many times, that the 6 Goswamis, they Sankhya Purvaka Nam, they always chanted Sankhya Purvak, a fixed number of Nam. But then there's a hyphen there, and then it says Gan, and it says Nativi. So they chanted a fixed number of rounds, Sankhya Purvaka Nam, and Sankhya Purvaka Gan. They would sing particular songs every day. And Sankhya Purvaka Nativi. And they offered a regular amount of obeisances. So it's not that just one time there's a program, a Sunday program, and we go and we sing some kirtans, we sing some bhajans, we sing some mahamantra. No, that's not our process. I mean, it's good if you do that, but it has to be a daily thing. Just like we're daily supposed to chant a certain amount of Harinam, we're also supposed to daily chant kirtans, and also offering obeisances in a regular manner. So if you have songs memorized, then it's really easy to do this, because there's no excuse not to. It takes 5 minutes to go through a kirtan, and you don't need to have it on a paper or on a phone. You can even when you chant, you can meditate. Make these prayers when you chant, and then it gives a focus to your Harinam. And like you have a particular prayer when you're chanting, and like our prayers are not, they're very weak. They aren't like Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura's prayers, and that's why he gave us these prayers. We use his prayers. We don't make our own. I mean, you can make your own prayers, but especially we have to depend on Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura's prayers that he's giving us, because that's completely pure, and that has the power of completely transforming us, and that will, so if you don't already have some kind of program or some kind of schedule, then that would be a really nice thing to try to start doing. Is you can choose any kirtan. This kirtan is a really nice one, or whatever really. Yeah, I think that's okay. For this class, the objective is to try to memorize the words of the song so that you can sing it without the songbook. And okay, I don't have any preparation for this, but I think your homework is to try to at least memorize the first 2 verses, and then in the next class we'll memorize the next 2. And yeah, that's the sorry. And then in the next class we can go through different things like about the different melodies, just like more practical things, how to sing the different melodies that you can sing the song in, and we can get a little bit more into the language, like the future tense. Gaibo means I will sing. Whenever there's a bo at the end of a word, it means future tense. I will blah blah blah. Gaibo, I will sing. Hoibe, I will become. It will become. Hoibe means there's a be means it, or it means you. So it either means it will become or it means you will become. But when there's a bo, it means I will become. So there's little things like that which will help you understand the language a bit better. And then when you sing the songs, it will be more like you're actually speaking the songs, not just speaking random weird words, and you kind of remember it from the word for word. But no, you'll actually have a feeling like, yeah, it's a whole different thing when you actually know a little bit of the grammar, and it's like you're singing in English, So we can try. Maybe we can do a little thing in the next class, little Bengali class, basics, the very foundation. All right, so it's been how long? So far, 48 minutes. Okay. If anybody has any questions also, or any requests, we can let me know. Should we sing this song one last time? And I'll make it a little bit smaller so that you can see the translation. Okay. I'll sing it in a different melody this time. That will be... Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. I wrote a whole thing today, just like points that I wanted to say, and I actually didn't say any of the things. Well, what I wrote today, I didn't speak on any of that because my mind just went somewhere else. Anyhow, next time. So, Gurudeva, Kṛpā-bindu, Diyā. Make this first smaller. Okay. So this is another melody I really like. I usually sing it in this melody, actually. I really like it. O Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Sakala sahane bala diya karo, nija mane spriha hina. Sakala sahane bala diya karo, nija mane spriha hina. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Sakale saman korite shakati, deho nata jata jata. Sakale saman korite shakati, deho nata jata jata. Tabe to gaibo Hari nama suke, aparadha habe tabe to gaibo Hari nama suke, aparadha habe. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Kabe hina kripa labhiya e jan, kritartha hoibe nata. Kabe hina kripa labhiya e jan, kritartha hoibe nata. Shakti buddhi ami ati din, karo more atma sadhana. Shakti buddhi ami ati din, karo more atma sadhana. Shakti buddhi nami ati din, Shakti buddhi nami ati din, karo more atma sata, karo more atma sata. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Gurudev, Kṛpā-bindu Diyā, Karo e dase, Trinapekshayati hina. Jagata vichare kichu nahi pai, tomar karuna sara. Jagata vichare kichu nahi pai, tomar karuna sara. Tomar karuna sara, tomar karuna sara. Karuna na hoile kandiya kandiya, karuna Kṛpā-bindu Diyā karo etase Vinapekshayate ena Jaya Gurudeva 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 Jai Gurudeva Jai Gurudeva 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 Jaya Gurudeva Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaur Haribol Haribol Nitai Gaur Nitai Gaur Haribol Nitai Gaur Haribol Jai Shishi Guru Gauranga Kandarvika Giridhari Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju Ki Jai Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju Ki Jai Nitil Vishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Narayan Gosai Maharaj Śrīla Gurudeva Ki Jai Nitil Vishtam Vishnupad Ashtatarashatashmad Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Vamana Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatara Shatashmad Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatara Shatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtatara Shatashmad Śrīla Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Śrīla Goksharas Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Śrīla Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura ki jai. Nityal Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Śrīla Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath. Shri Jeev Gopal Bhattadash Raghunath Shar Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda ki jai. Namacharya Śrīla Haridas Ṭhākura ki jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Kshetra Mandala Gaura Mandala Vraja Mandala Mathura Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Sarva Abhishta Pradata Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. Shri Radha Kunda Shama Kunda ki jai. Shri Muna Devi Ganga Devi ki jai. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki jai. Shri Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya ki jai. Shri Gopeshwara Mahadev ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Samagata Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Not sure if you could hear that outside. Anyhow. Yeah, so, Vindai Tulsi Vai Priya Keshavascha Krishna Bhakti Pradadevi Sattvatai Namo Namaha Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kṛpā-bindu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat Pranams, all devotees. So thank you for sticking with me this whole hour that's gone by, and the point I really wanted to go through. Actually, I prepared a little bit. I just quickly typed up whatever came to my head, and I just kept on typing, and I just like stream of thought writing. And I was planning on going through Rupa Shiksha and Mahaprabhu's instructions how to, when the Guru plants a seed of Kripa Bhakti and it grows. And I was planning on speaking a whole different thing. And then just because I didn't prepare and my mind wasn't focused and all that, I didn't really touch on the main, everything I wanted to go through. But now I have a couple days to prepare, and I will try to be more focused in the next class. And yeah. But anyhow, thanks for joining me at this, and please give me any feedback also, if so that I can always improve, and I really appreciate feedback. Actually, I'm not sensitive also, so say whatever you want. It won't. Yeah, I want it. So, all right. Thank you very much, and see you all again on Thursday for part 2 of the Gurudeva Kṛpā-bindu Diyā class. And your homework is to try to, best if you can memorize the whole song, but if that's too much, then you can at least memorize the 2 first verses. And yeah, try to sing it. I mean, I'm not giving any instruction, but I'm going to try to do this myself. I haven't been doing this. I haven't been singing this song every day, but now I'm going to try adding that to my daily program. I'm going to try singing this song when I go offer pranam in front of Gurudev's picture, or when I go to Gurudev's Samadhi, I will sing this song. And if you would like to do that also, that would be great. And then, yeah, if you just do it every day, and you try doing it without looking at the songbook, then very quickly you'll memorize it, and it will stick in your head, and you'll have it with you forever. So, yeah, I really encourage everybody to try to memorize this by heart. And as I mentioned, I wrote a whole article on Kirtan memorization. I wrote part 1 of it. I'm going to write part 2 for next Ekadashi. But I wrote in there that whatever, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to go right now. Sorry. All right. Thank you for joining me. Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Gurudeva, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Haribol.